Hello and welcome to another video here on Theme Park Worldwide from my trip here to New York City. I'm like a little kid in a toy shop right now because I'm about to go into Gulliver's Gate, which opened here on Times Square in 2017. And this is a huge indoor model village with various different countries represented, over 50 I believe. Within there as well, of course, you've got trains running around. I think there's an airport inside. I'm really looking forward to getting in there and exploring it. Now, like I say, it opened in 2017 at a cost of over $40 million. So I'm expecting the quality of these models to be something quite special. Of course, on this channel, I've filmed various different model villages and things before, such as the ones at Legoland Discovery Centres, like Babacombe, down in Cornwall, Devon, where I went there last year. I love these to bits. I'm so excited to get in there and go and discover it. And yeah, like I say, it's located on Times Square, literally a couple of minute walk from the main area where all the screens are, and it's actually just down the road as well from the Frozen show here on Broadway. But yeah, very much looking forward to getting inside. The entrance itself, much like a lot of the buildings around New York, you look outside and you think, oh, it must not be very big in there, and that's the case with a lot of the theatres. Obviously, I did videos on this channel from Madame Tussauds and Ripley's Believe It or Not, and you look outside and they don't look like there's much in there, but when you get in, they're big areas, and of course they expand out, but just so they can fit everything in, they've just got these small little entrances. But yeah, let's go inside and go and discover Gulliver's Gate. I've bought my ticket online. I've just got to pick it up from the reception here on the right, but you can also buy tickets on the door, but of course it's a little bit cheaper if you get your tickets online. Let's go in. I'm so excited to see this one here on Theme Park Worldwide. School bus going past then. Nice and easy then to pick up my pre-booked ticket, and I'm in the lift now, going up to the second floor, which is where the adventure begins. And I've also been given this key, which is for the interactives apparently. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it, and here we go. Okay then, so here I am in the first room, and look at this, massive, isn't it? Huge models. And we're starting off here by looking at the Ground Zero site, and the Oculus, which is the Westfield shopping centre, which is that structure at the back there. Some really nice architecture. First thing to notice with this is the detailing is absolutely incredible. I mean, you look at, for example, like the cars down here with the headlights that are on. Of course, you've got the waterfalls there as well. One World Trade Center. Of course, they've been a bit restricted with that because of the height in here, obviously. Yeah, the bottom of it looks quite good. Which way do we go? Oh, there's loads to see. This is brilliant. I love stuff like this, I really do. Of course, a bit of information there. The tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. And over on Adventure Shore, and I do go up to the top of that, so make sure you check it out. Absolutely wonderful. This is like a really nice area. I didn't see this. The Stonewall Inn, West Village, Manhattan. God, this looks really nice around here. Don't think I'm going to have time to visit now on this trip, unfortunately, but oh, the lighting's changing. Ah, now it goes into nighttime mode, I see. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, I really like the blue glow across everything. It's hard to know which way to go, isn't it? Because you've got paths leading off in both directions. Like down here, it must be some sort of factory, and you see the flickering light in the window just there. It's the little things like that that draw my attention straight away. Louis Vuitton there. And here's the walkway that I did actually. Again, another video over on my second channel. This walkway running along here used to be a former train track, and it's a walkway now through the city with all planting on it. And oh, this is really good. Times Square over there. Wow, they've even got all the little screens and everything. You can tell that this project is quite new, and I'd imagine whoever put all this together is very proud looking at it all. All the Coke signage and everything over there. Oh, we've got some moving vehicles as well, which is cool. Oh, we've got a bit of a incident going on down here. Got the fire department out. Oh no. This truck's collapsed over and all the wood's fallen off the back. We've got the police here as well. Don't worry, the cones have been put out. Incredible. I think what we'll do, we'll go back around this way, see the other side of this huge section here of New York. Like I said at the start, we're going around lots of different countries throughout this. It's not just New York that's been recreated here in miniature. So we'll head around this way and look at this side, and then head into some of the other rooms. Really nice, relaxing music inside Gulliver's Gate as well. Oh, here we go, start the chopper. Brooklyn Bridge, of course. Ah, okay, so this is where I put my key in. I like this idea. We just insert it like that, do we? Do I turn it? Oh, there we go. And there we go, started the chopper. Do we have to keep it held in, or can I, oh no, I can take it out once you've activated it. There we go. Thought it was going to lift up or something then. That'd have been even better, wouldn't it, if it had just raised up a little bit. Brooklyn Bridge. I see, so are they projections what are on the side of this building just here? I think they could be. Brooklyn Bridge there, looks really realistic, that. Very nice. I like how close you can get to everything as well. And here we got, of course, the Statue of Liberty. And I went right into the crown there. Again, another video over on Adventure Sean. That's where pretty much all of my videos from this New York trip have gone, apart from the ones that I thought fit onto this channel, like model villages and Madame Tussauds and things. That they're all things what I've shown before on this channel, so that's where they belong in my opinion. And then all your famous sites and monuments, that's all over on Adventure Sean. Oh, we got the Macy's parade going on over there. Oh, that's really nice. God, Legoland could learn from that. Just the whole way that they're moving. It's like a more modern version of Legoland, and obviously not built with Lego. That's really impressive. Very swift how they move as well. God, there's so many details to look at. I love it. Got a market going on down here. And if we move around this way, the New York subway. I assume that train's not supposed to be stopped there. Grand Central Station. Incredible. The amount of time and effort what must have gone into this. Chrysler Building. Oh, that's got all the projections on. It's flickering a little bit just because of the lighting on the camera. But in person that looks really, really good. Maybe some more of these are supposed to have projections on, I'm not too sure. Of course, Rockefeller Center. And there's the parade just coming down here at the sides. It turns to nighttime mode again. God, the parade's been running for a long time. It started in the daytime and it's nighttime now. All of Rockefeller. And of course, down the bottom where the ice skating rink is. It's there at the moment. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not the Macy's parade, the everyday parade. Oh, there you go. I didn't even know there was more than one parade. That's what it does to activate that. Ah, I see. There you go, I've learned something else new. I thought they only had the one big parade, but obviously not. I have to have a look at that. The everyday parade. Is it every day? I've not seen it. Oh my God, look at London over there. Wow. Well, let's carry on walking around this way. Wow. Oh, that is stunning. It's a shame, again, it's flickering a little bit on the camera because it's screens and projections. But yeah, Niagara Falls. God, that looks absolutely incredible because you've got all the mist down here at the bottom. A little boat just there. Wow, it's a shame that's not really picking up properly for you guys. Maybe if I stand a bit further back. Get a little bit more of an idea of how good that looks. Oh, there's all faces appearing now. That's incredible. And it's an interactive. Okay, so you have your photo took at that screen and then it puts you up on there. Wow. Oh, this is really nice. All the lorries and things moving around. I like the ones that have got a lot of movement to them. Bye bye. Meow. Some trains going around there. Nice shoot. Ah, that's really cool. So it lifts up if they need to fix anything. See how she's had to lift that up there? Looking at the train, how it's moving. And then of course you can pull that back down. That's quite a unique look, isn't it? Oh, we've even got some cable cars up there. Maybe they're one of the interactive keys that we can press for them to move. So you got one here in front of me, which is to drive the crane, which is this crane here. So you put your key in there. Dump truck. Go skiing. There we go. So go skiing is for the cable car. This is really good. Like already, I'd definitely recommend a visit. Especially if you like all model villages and things. So again, another thing what catches my eye here, what they've really thought about, look on top of the mountain over there, how they've got some sort of height beacon going on. It's through the flashing red light. Little details like that, they didn't have to put that there at all. 9 out of 10 people aren't going to notice that when they come through, but I do, and I like the fact that they've thought of that. Got another incident going on over here. Yeah, that's really pretty. A day in New England. Right then, let's continue around this way into the next room, and wow, look at this. Absolutely incredible. It's huge as well. We've got a lot of space. What they've used very well here. On to Scotland. There we go. Let's put the key in. Turn him round. That's a cool idea. Where is he? I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Ah, up the top there. He's gone. All them people waiting on the top watching. God, this bus is getting a bit fast, isn't he? Oh my God, speeding. He's getting a speeding ticket. Scotland. They've really captured these areas really well, these different places. I really like the backdrop as well. Of course, you've got the real mountains here in the foreground and all the hills, and then the background, it's all painted onto the wall, but it looks really well done. Really, really good. And of course, we've got London coming up shortly over there. It's always good to see your home country when you come to places like this. So we'll have a look at the London section in just a moment. Of course, starting off over here, we've got Greece, Athens, up there on the hillside, all the Greek buildings. Zeus Awakening. Turn that round.
I made that train go, see?
Not too sure what was supposed to happen there, or if it works or not. That's a really nice view looking at the top there as well. Of course, the Colosseum in Rome. It's another thing what I've been to see. When you come to somewhere like this, it makes you realise, like, oh God, I've actually seen a lot of these places for real, but they've done a really good job. The Belle of Venice. Turn that. I assume we were supposed to get a sound effect there. Oh, there we go. Just takes a minute after you turn the key, doesn't it? St. Peter's Cathedral, the Vatican. Lovely. We've got a little pirate ship down there and a mini golf. I'm loving this. It's one of the best model villages I've been to, and I really like how it's indoors as well. It's all weather fun, especially when it's freezing outside. There we are, we've got a pirate ship. Who's manufactured that then? Huss, do you reckon? Is it a Huss pirate ship? Maybe Zamperla? Comment below. Got a quarry up the top there. Oh, this is quite cute. Little fairground ride. Over in the background there, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And this wonderful Italian section. All the buildings there. First look at that, it reminds you, doesn't it, how well Europa Park did. Hotel Colosseo, getting all the colours right and everything. Hot air balloons flying. There's a lot of movement in here, and that's what I really like about it. You know, you can go to these things sometimes. Oh, here we go. Night time. You can go to these sometimes and there's not much movement, but here there's a lot of vehicles, and this transition into night mode is brilliant. The only time I've seen this done is at the Legoland Discovery Centres that are indoors, and you have that transition from daytime to night time. A little look back there over Italy at night. If we pan round this way to the beautiful London, except it doesn't quite look like that at the moment because of all the scaffolding. I like how where they've put that as well to try and cover up the pillar just there as well. Everything's very well done. Can't forget Stonehenge here as well, can we? Getting some big crowds there. I need to go to Stonehenge and see that actually. Big Ben. Well, that's really nice looking back that way. Across Tower Bridge. Would have been nice if they'd have actually put the London Eye in here as a moving thing. Maybe that will come in the future. But yeah, it's really nice. Missing the Shard as well, that would have been quite nice. Put that in. Queen and Adele. Oh, so you can turn it either way for each one. Oh yeah, left turn for Queen. Let's go for Adele. There we go. You can see the concert there on the stage. Brilliant. Now you got the Beatles or the Clash. I would have gone for the Beatles if I saw that, but of course Buckingham Palace. Oh, you're gonna crash? Oh, he turned off. But yeah, I appreciate every little detail that's gone into this. Don't miss it on your trip to New York. That represents the UK really well, I think. Wonderful. Bonjour and welcome to Paris. Here we've got the Eiffel Tower. That's really good, and again they've put the height beacon at the top there. I appreciate the little details like that, really do. I like how it keeps changing between day and nighttime mode regularly as well, because so it means you get to see pretty much all of the scenes in day and nighttime mode. You don't have to wait about too much. You can, you know, you can see them all really. You might have to just wait a couple of minutes for it to change, but and it doesn't stay in nighttime mode for as long as daytime mode either, I don't think. The Arc de Triomphe. The Louvre. Home to the famous painting, the Mona Lisa. The backdrop's great, we've got some cable cars over there as well. Should we see if we can get them moving? Is there an interactive for them? I'm not too sure. Can't see one, maybe they're just static. What's great if you bring in kids here as well is the fact that you've got these platforms to stand on. So you can get some nice views looking over. Oh, you're having a sunbathe down there. I don't think he's got any clothes on down there. Oh my God. Skinny dipping. On to Germany. Gorgeous. You might recognise that castle. It's been in a lot of different films, that has. That's also the castle that inspired Walt Disney when designing the castles for the Disney parks, for Disneyland, of course. Which later inspired the Imagineers for the other Disney parks. Crazy, isn't it? So you've got to thank that castle in Germany for the original castle in Disneyland. That inspiration. Brussels. Belgium round here. Another train coming past. And oh, here we go. We've got a fairground up here. Now we're talking. Whoever built this, they like the rides, don't they? Because there's a lot of rides. Wow, look at that. God, I'd love to see that really close up over there. Log flume, pirate themed log flume. God, that's amazing, really good model. Some sort of fun fair going on. Got some dodgems down there, got some swing boats. This is excellent. It's one of the best model villages that I've been to. And I've done quite a lot. I've probably done 10 to 15. And I rate this right up there. Really like it. Just the detailing of the models, excellent. More fairground rides. Oh, it's Tivoli. Oh my God, there we go. Somewhere else that I've been. Of course, check out the vlog from 2015 here on the channel. Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen. In Denmark. Little flat ride over there as well. Yeah, whoever's built this loves rides. They've incorporated like fairgrounds all the way around. Brilliant. All the coloured buildings, and it actually looks like that as well when you've been there. Yeah, they just got it right with the paintings, like, you know, the paintings on the walls and then the actual hills just in front of it. It works really, really well. And I don't think it'd be the same if it was outside either. I really like how it's indoors and they can control like what they want it to look like. Some clapping going on. As you've probably seen, we've got a big school trip going on at the moment. And they were getting a telling off just. It was quite funny. Wonderful. Let's carry on walking down this way. The Northern Lights. That's really well done as well.
Oh yeah.
There's a screen at the back with all the mountains in front. Oh, and here comes Father Christmas. There he is. Oh, you're shaking about a bit there, Santa. Look at the workings for it there. Santa's sleigh. Let's put your key in again and turn it. Got the lighthouse down here. Oh, watch out, you're going to hit the building. Ah! Down he goes. Oh. Oh, he clears it just. There you go. Some good planning there. Good planning. Merry Christmas, everyone. St. Petersburg now, Russia. Somewhere that I've not visited that I would really like to go, actually. St. Petersburg. Look at that. Oh, we're going to nighttime mode again as well. Some cheers going on. Yeah. St. Peter's Cathedral. Peter and Paul's Cathedral, rather. Skyscraper there at the back. It says that'll be the first skyscraper in the city. Are they trying to be sheep? I'm not too sure. Moscow, Russia. More fairground rides down here. Look how they love it. We've got a little carousel down here. Again, that's another one that's activated by turning the key. It's gone off now. Should we set it off again? Here we go. And dispatch. Thumbs up. Thank you.
No, it isn't.
Loads more interactives here.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's probably my favourite mountain actually in the whole place. I really like that. Here we go. Oh, the train has got stuck. What is going on? We've got a slight issue with the train here. That needs sorting out. Oh, it's got stuck. I think your train's got stuck on something. Yeah. Oh. Another interactive just here. Let's put the key in. Chop, chop wood. Oh, you can hear some noises. Really nice snowy scene here. It looks like the derailed train is being fixed over there. Oh, she's going in.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
Oh, absolutely wonderful though. What an amazing room. So this place is absolutely huge. Like I say with a lot of the things here in New York, you look at them from outside, same with Madame Tussauds and Ripley's, and you don't think they're going to be that big. But when you get in here, they're absolutely massive. Another huge room down that way, and it's the same just behind me as well. Just thought I'd show you this here. Again, the camera's not picking it up amazing because of the screens, but a bit of flickering. Bit of a control centre just here. All the computers and everything down there, and shows you all the different areas. New York City, New England, Europe, British Isles, Russia, Asia, Latin America, Middle East, and the airport. I'm looking forward to the airport. That's brilliant. Around on this side here as well. It's all about the different models and things, and you can become a model citizen. So become part of it here. As we go into this other huge room, and wow, oh, this is absolutely excellent. I'm in my element. I love this to bits, I really do. Taj Mahal from India, something that I've not seen. There's going to be quite a bit in this room that I've not actually seen before, by the looks of it. Oh, that's wonderful. Nicely pruned gardens just here. Angkor Marina Bay Sands of Singapore. Somewhere that I'd love to visit. Swimming pool on the top there by the looks of it. Oh, into nighttime mode. Lovely music. Whoever's designed this has done an amazing job. Petronas Tower is very famous, being in a couple of films. From 1998 to 2004, they were the tallest buildings in the world. But they still remain the tallest twin towers, two next to each other. Shanghai, now I have seen this a couple of years ago now. We did our Asia trip. Shanghai Tower. The Great Wall of China. And the Forbidden City. The Bund over there as well in Shanghai. Oh, the lights are so pretty on this one. It's picking up quite nicely actually. All the LEDs all the way around the side. Bit quieter now. The school trip seems to have moved into another room. It's getting a bit noisy. I don't know why the kids are making so much noise. Beijing, the China Central TV headquarters. Of course, I'm reading all these facts off these little boards that they've got all the way around. That's a lovely building. The architecture of some of these buildings around the world, it's incredible. There's quite a lot of train tracks here and I can't see much movement. He says, until this train comes past just here. Wow. Spend all day in here just with the music, and I'm actually going to do another walk round after I've done this video just to take some photos. So I've got my SLR here as well to get some nice pictures. Bangkok's Grand Palace in Thailand. Didn't even know that existed. You see, people say, oh, you're going to run out of places to go soon, Sean. It's not the case. There's always new places to go and see and places to discover. Tibet. I'd love to go and see some of these massive mountains. Wow. Turn around this way. Even more models. This place, honestly, it's incredible. Look, we've got to go all the way down to that end as well, yeah. Yucatan, Mexico. Mexico. That's not a bad accent. The model workshop. Oh, so this is where they're building new bits and repairing things. Ah, a Valentine's Day scavenger hunt. There you go. God, look at that in there, all the trees on the side. Oh, he's got an amazing job. I'd love to do that. And another big workshop over here. Oh yeah, you can see quite a few new bits of scenery to come out. So something like this is ever changing. And Gulliver's Gate here, a bit of a steampunk style sign going across. And what a view that is with the cruise ship here in the foreground. More buildings, a suspension bridge. Incredible. So we'll go around that side after, but we'll come around here first and see all of this. I think it's time to get my key out again, don't you? Oh, I'm going to put it in the right way. Ah, so that's started to spin round now. So this is the Mecca, isn't it? Saudi Arabia. Spin the windmill? I wonder what this is going to do. You reckon it's going to spin the windmill? We'll find out. The time and effort and dedication what's gone into these. You can tell whoever's done these, they've not rushed. They've spent a lot of time putting these together. All of Jerusalem in Israel. It's very nice actually, the buildings look really nice. We'll move over to this side whilst we're here. Look at all these skyscrapers just here. Panama City. All the boats moving around here at the dockyard. All them shipping containers on there. Another cable car over there. I tell you, they like the rides. How many different rides and cable cars and things have we seen in here? Amazing. Just up there. And here we go, we can activate it. Should have guessed really, shouldn't I? Oh, off it goes. Wobbly that one. It's a different world compared to outside as well in Times Square, where it's just so busy and so much going on. Oh, spin the windmill. There should be windmills, all four of them. That's cool. So this is all still Israel over here. Some nice buildings, look at that. Nice bridge there, train bridge. Metro system down there, subway. Egypt. Visit the mummy. Oh, do I dare turn it? Should we find out? Wow. A little look at the inside. Ah, so they're all the different paths and things. I'd like to go. I know some people that have been to Egypt, and apparently, like a couple of miles away, just over here, there's like a street with like a McDonald's and a KFC on and things. It's quite funny if you Google it. Like, you look at that and you think it's in the middle of nowhere, but actually, it was, of course. But obviously now, all sorts of shops and businesses have opened along the Nile. So this is interesting. All the different models and built like buses and things like that. Shows you how it works basically, using like magnets and things. Fascinating. I'd love to own something like this. Under construction, more new buildings. That's quite a cute one on the right. The moon up there. And we'll go back on ourselves a little bit here to this section that we've not yet seen. Argentina. You know what, viewers? Do you want to dance with me? Do you want to dance the tango? Here we go. Party in the streets, everyone. You can drive the crane. It's one for you, Andy, if you're watching. Off it goes. Start the chopper. Another helicopter action there. But honestly, I know I've said it a few times now, but don't miss this if you're coming over here. It's incredible, really good, the time and effort what's gone into it. Mood time now. This one's for Alex. Everyone's getting their own different interactives here. Cluckling. Loads of different sound effects. Another cable car up there. Crashed the timber. Timber. And we haven't been down this side yet. We looked on the right, didn't we, just? So we'll head around this way. All still Brazil and Argentina. This looks gorgeous. Real water in use here. Nice waterfall. As the sun goes down and the stars come out. It was very picturesque around here. Start the chopper again. Plenty of choppers to get started in here. Carnival. And there we go, you see the parade going on. It's carnival time in Rio de Janeiro. Guys, it actually looked like that with all the buildings and all the houses on the side. Amazing. We're in Peru now. We've got another train issue up there. But there's a lot for the guys to maintain in here, there really is. And I think there's only a couple of them working here as well. Not seeing loads of staff. I suppose, you know, there's a lot of work for them to do, there really is. And of course, looking back down towards the dockyard, where we started off in this room, back in Yucatan. Right, I'm gonna walk straight down there now, all the way down to the bottom, and I'm not too sure how much there is left. It feels, wow, it's been going on for a long time. I love it. It's great. It's a lot bigger in here than I thought it would be. And you know what the good thing is with this? There's a lot of room for expansion as well, because there's all these little places like you could put another bit round here on this pillar and extend things out. Yeah, it's built. Oh, we've got the airport, haven't we? Yes, let's head down that way. I assume that's going to be nearly at the end. If you love aviation, then you're going to absolutely love what I'm about to show you up here. This looks incredible. Even got all the sound effects. And as it says there, it's a fictional airport in Alaska. And look at this. And yes, the planes actually take off on this runway. How amazing is that? And they go up onto this platform just here. That is incredible. Wow. Wonder where it's going now. Looks like it's going up onto this track. I'm not too sure. I'm sure we'll find out. Let's wait for the next plane now to come down the runway, shall we? Here we go then. So we've got this American Airlines flight making its way around onto the runway. Here we go. And off she goes. Like I say, I've been to a lot of different model villages in various different places, and that's one of the best, if not the best thing I've ever seen inside one of these. Incredible. I think I've worked out what happens now. So basically there's an op cabin with 2 staff in around there on the right. Just as I was saying, I'm not seeing that many people. I've seen some controlling this. And then the planes, of course, take off, and then they land on this lift system, which then they go across the track there, which I think runs all the way along the back behind that curtain, and then comes back out there, lowers them down for the plane to come across and take off. That is amazing. the amount of effort what's gone in. Here's the flight information. London Heathrow, there we go. Take me home, that's where I'll be going in the next few days. Yeah, there's all the control area by the looks of it. Of course, they've got to look at all the different planes what are on the system at the same time. It's amazing. Yeah, and then it comes back around. Am I right in thinking that they go around the top, do they? And then come to the top and then it's like a loop round, isn't it? Wow, that's amazing. There you go. Absolutely incredible. There's a look down the runway. This would be quite a nice angle to watch one take off from. There we go. Oh, he's putting another aircraft on by the looks of it. They must just literally add into the system. It's like a coaster, isn't it? Just adding into the system. This is absolutely brilliant. As you can see, he's adding that on now, I assume, and then obviously it'll take off and go around. Here's all the different aircraft that we've got here. We've got Emirates down here, British Airways over there. Good to see BA here, Lufthansa, Singapore. There's the control tower. All the gates and departure area. That's brilliant. I still can't believe they actually take off. I mean, they've gone the extra level with that, haven't they? Oh, and here we go. You can see all the different, like a workshop here for all the different engines, all the train carriages, aircraft down here as well. I like how all this is on display as well for you to see. Like all this could be hidden away, but now they've left it so you can see it, so you really get an idea of the workings behind it all. It's great. They're all on charge, so they're like all the battery packs for it. I see, and then they have to obviously swap them over. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. And there's still a few more models down here on the right for me to see as well. Can it get any better? Brilliant. I'll show you a few more shots of some takeoffs. Here we've got the Washington Monument. So these models here are just in the display cabinets here. They're not on a big set piece. For now, anyway, I'm sure maybe in the future. I mean, this is a huge expansion space around here for them anyway, isn't it? The National Museum of African American History and Culture. Just over there. What we got around on this side? The Lincoln Memorial. Toilets are just there as well, or restrooms. Supreme Court. Jefferson Memorial. And some sort of interactive, what doesn't seem to be working there today, unfortunately. Build a rainbow. And then that brings us back round to the start. That was absolutely incredible. I love that to bits. I mean, the airport is one of the highlights, but I love the whole European section and the New York section. The whole thing's amazing. It's hard to pick a favourite part of that. I really like it, and for the price for coming in, like I say, just under $20, booked through TripAdvisor. Brilliant. Right, let's head around this way and have a little look around the gift shop. and the exit area, and you know, you've still got a few bits going on here. Oh, there you go, you can build your own models just here. A few more bits down the side here as well. Swift aircraft there. A little frozen scene just there. And of course, Coney Island, that's where I'm heading next. I know it's closed at this time of year, but that'll be the final video on Theme Park Worldwide from my New York trip. Like I say, head over to Adventure Shawn for the others, but I'm going to head down there and do a bit of a closed season video. So make sure you check that out here on Theme Park Worldwide. That was absolutely incredible. Let's have a look around the gift shop. Right then, here's a look inside the gift shop here at Gulliver's Gate. As you can see, lots of different t-shirts and sweaters available there. A lot with that New York City branding on as well. As I mentioned in some of the other videos here on Theme Park Worldwide and also on Adventure Shawn, still been quite a few Christmas decorations up, even though we're a few weeks into the new year now. Seems like they try and keep it nice and festive here in New York into January. What's normally quite a bland month, isn't it? And here you can get these really nice little models and things as well. Quite classy merch in here. All these different displays down the bottom of different buildings. Pin badges, and there's a lot of you out there that like your pins. Quite nice. Statue of Liberty, of course. And glasses for $8. I'd say the merchandise in here is reasonably priced actually. Quite a few of the places that I've been to this trip have been quite expensive for the merchandise, especially the observation points. It's quite nice to take away a little souvenir, isn't it, every time? And I'm loving this nice London telephone box here as well. There we are, bonus points for that. And the cool little lights up there. Awesome. But yeah, we'll head outside and I'll wrap up this video here from Gulliver's Gate. So I made my way back outside then here into Times Square after a wonderful visit there to Gulliver's Gate. I absolutely loved that as well, and I really hope that it's got a successful future. There didn't seem that many people in there today, other than that school group really, but it is a weekday. Of course, we're in January, it's just been Christmas. A lot of people don't really have a lot of money and stuff, but hopefully that really does work out. I hope so, because that's great, and I feel like it could expand so much in there. And after speaking to a couple of the staff at the end, it seems like the models themselves, all of them apart from the airport, were built by different companies and then all brought in, and some of them were actually made in them countries. I think she said that a lot of the European ones were made in Italy and things, so yeah, that's quite interesting to know. Also with that, the airport was actually built by themselves, and that whole system was developed by their own model makers. That is absolutely incredible, so really interesting to chat to them there, and the staff were lovely, so a big hi out there to all of you that I chatted to, and thanks for the information. Of course, thank you for joining me for another video here on Theme Park Worldwide. That was fantastic in there, I really enjoyed it. The airport was one of my highlights, and I really liked all the moving parts and the amount of fairground rides there was on there as well. Of course, with us being a theme park channel, that really went down well for me. The amount of details in there and the price to get in was reasonable as well. In terms of a visit, I'd say maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to go and see it all, maybe a little bit longer if you've got kids who want to stand and look at one thing for ages and stuff, so yeah, allow time for it. Of course, there's one more video to come from my trip to New York here on Theme Park Worldwide. That's coming up in the next few days. I'm going to Coney Island. It's only about 12 miles away. But I'm going to head over there and have a closed season walk round one of the most famous amusement areas in the world. Of course, they've got the Coney Island Cyclone there. It is all closed up at this time of year, but because of the location of it, we can walk through and get some really nice angles of it as well during the closed season. Along with that as well, check out my videos from Rip This Believe It or Not and Madame Two Swords here on Theme Park Worldwide, along with going over to my second channel, Adventure Shawn, where there's videos from the likes of the Statue of Liberty, the One World Observatory, and so much more. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to carry on exploring around Times Square here in New York City, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you in the next video.